Hello everybody. On today's video, I'm going to show you guys some recent T.T.M returns that I got back. So let's get started. The first one took 14 days and the person signed 202 for me. And that person would be Mr. Aeneas Williams. I'll set this one over here. Now Mr. Aeneas Williams attended Southern University, the same school his brother Achilles attended. He did not play football until his junior year of college. And then he went on that year to tie the NCAA Division I AA record for the most interceptions. He was then drafted in the third round of the 1991 NFL Draft by the Cardinals. In 1998, he helped the Cardinals win their first playoff game since 1947. He actually tied the NFL record by returning a fumble 104 yards in a game. Then in 1999, on a Monday night football game, he delivered the hit that ended Mr. Steve Young's career. In a 2001 playoff game against Green Bay, he returned 2 Brett Favre interceptions for TDs. Wow, that's pretty incredible. He scored 12 defensive TDs, 9 interceptions for TDs, 3 fumble returns for TDs. And he's only played in 4 playoff games, but had 6 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. That's pretty amazing. For his career, he had 795 tackles, 55 interceptions, 3 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, and 13 TDs. He was an 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro, second-team All-Pro. He was on the 1990s All-Decades team. He's in the Cards Ring of Honor. He was on the Rams 10th anniversary team. He was the Bart Starr Award winner, and he was elected to the NFL Hall of Fame in 2014. And this is Mr. Aeneas Williams. Hall of Famer, Aeneas Williams. So the next one took 34 days. And the person signed 303 for me, and that person would be, and get him out here, Mr. Brian Blades. I'll set this one over here. I'll set that one over there too. All right. So, Mr. Brian Blades, he went to the University of Miami. He was chosen in the second round of the 1988 NFL Draft by the Seattle Seahawks. He played his entire 11-year career for the Seahawks. His best year was in 1994 when he caught 81 passes for 1,086 yards. For his career, Mr. Brian Blades had 581 receptions for 7,620 yards receiving and 34 TDs. He won the Marcus Nally MVP award in 1989. That's given to the Seahawks MVP, the best player on the Seahawks. He was a Pro Bowler in 1989, All-Pro in 1989, Award of Distinction Outstanding Wide Receiver in 1990. He was a Steve Largent Award winner in 1994. He was the NFL Man of the Year in 1995. He was the Ed Block Courage Award winner in 1995, and he's on the Seattle Seahawks 35th anniversary team. And this is Mr. Brian Blades, who signed 303 for me. Let's see if we can set him right here beside Aeneas. Oh, come on, Aeneas. All right, let's see if we can. We'll do it like that. So the next one took 13 days, and the person signed 303 for me. And that person would be Mr. Pat Leahy. There's one. Set this here. Oh, come on, stand up. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to. All right. 2. And I'll hold the third one here for a while. So, Mr. Pat Leahy attended St. Louis University. He helped lead the school to 4 NCAA soccer finals, winning 3 national championships. He was an All-American in soccer at the University of St. Louis. Now, after college, he was signed as an undrafted free agent in 1973 by the Cardinals, even though he didn't play college football. He was cut by the Cardinals in 1974 and then signed with the Jets in 1974. He set the franchise record in 1985 with a 55-yard field goal for the Jets. In 1986, he set the franchise record with 22 straight field goals. That was eventually broken by Jay Feely in the early 2000s. He had to retire in 1992 due to a recurring sciatic nerve condition. For his career, Mr. Leahy kicked 250 of 304 field goals for a 71.4% percentage. And then he kicked 558 of 584 extra points, which was good for 95.5% on his accuracy. He ranks 24th on the all-time scoring list. And this is Mr. Pat Leahy. We'll put Pat. We'll put him right there. All right, the final one. Took 17 days, and the person signed 404 for me, and that person would be... Let's get him out of here. Come on. Mr. J. Bell. That's a nice photo. That's awesome. Love that photo. So he signed 4. So where are we going to put these? Over here. Right there. Put one. Oops. Set them down front, I guess. And there's another one. And this one is my favorite. This one I sent him. It's him milking a cow. Where's he milking it at? I don't know. I don't know where he's milking it at. It might be Three River Stadium. I thought that was pretty cool. J. Bell milking a cow. Well, J. Bell, drafted in the first round of the 1984 draft by the Twins. While he was in the minors, in his first 3 years, he committed 129 errors. Wow. He was then traded to Cleveland for Burt Blyleven in 1985. In 1986, when he made it to the majors, he faced Burt Blyleven in his first major league at bat and ripped a home run on his first pitch from Blyleven. That's crazy. He also broke the 13-year reign of Ozzie Smith, winning the Gold Glove when he won it in 1993. So Ozzie Smith held the title for 13 years, and then J. Bell broke his string in 1993. That's pretty cool. So, for J. Bell's career. So, J. Bell was a .265 career average hitter. He had 195 home runs. He had 868 RBIs. He had 1,123 runs scored. He had 1,964 hits, 394 doubles, 67 triples, 91 stolen bases in his 18-year career. He was a 2-time All-Star. He was a World Series champ in 2001. He was a Gold Glove Award winner, as I mentioned, in 1993. And he also won the Silver Slugger Award. In addition to playing for the Pirates, he played, like I said, for the Indians, the Royals, the Diamondbacks, and the Mets. And this is Mr. J. Bell. I'll set him right there. So, I want to thank Mr. Brian Blades, Mr. Aeneas Williams, Mr. Pat Leahy, and Mr. J. Bell for signing these cards and getting them back to me. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And just remember, keep collecting, keep searching for those hidden gems, and keep having fun. Later.